What's up everybody, Typical Gamer here, and today I have some more The Division gameplay to show you guys, but this time this video will be focusing on my favorite part of the game so far, the player versus player area called the Dark Zone. Before we get more into what it is and why I love it, I want to thank Ubisoft for sponsoring this video and flying me out to Los Angeles to play the game before it's released. If you want to play the game before it's released too, you can head over to the description of this video now and click on the link to sign up to the beta for The Division and try it out soon. For those of you who are not familiar, The Division is an open-world, third-person RPG-type game that takes place in mid-crisis New York. And just as a heads up, this game plays from a work-in-progress build, which means some of the stuff you see might change. I've been so hyped for this game since it was announced, and when I finally got to play it, I was really happy with the result. There is a main campaign that you can do co-op with your friends, and also the Dark Zone, which is a multiplayer, player versus player area. This video is going to focus on the Dark Zone, but if you want to hear more about the co-op campaign, I talk about it in my other The Division video, so be sure to check it out, and I'll have a link for you in the description below. In The Division, there are these Dark Zones, which are areas separate from the main campaign. The Dark Zone is a player versus player competitive multiplayer zone which you can enter with your squad, meaning that you'll encounter other players and high-end NPCs. This area has its own leveling and ranking system in addition to valuable loot. The problem with the loot in the Dark Zone is that it is contaminated, and the only way to decontaminate them is to extract it from the Dark Zone via a helicopter pickup. When you have enough loot and want to extract, you can find one of these zones and call for a helicopter, and then when you do that, it alerts everybody in the area, which includes NPCs and other players, meaning that they can come to attempt to kill you and steal your loot and extract it for themselves. Players can go rogue in the Dark Zone, which means they can attack another player, and if you have gone rogue by killing other players and survived long enough for the stats to fade away, you get a nice bit of XP. Killing players who have gone rogue also gives you XP, and if you die in the Dark Zone, you actually lose some of your loot, levels, XP, and currency, which makes it really unique. If you actually lose the loot, you can go back to your body, and potentially a couple pieces will be there unless somebody looted it from you. But yeah, after playing in the Dark Zone and gaining levels, you get currency which can be traded for weapons, armors, and more at the trader. I didn't actually get enough to buy anything, but the items looked pretty cool. And I wanted to say that the firefights that you get into in the Dark Zone are really cool. We were playing, it was me and two other guys, and we found another group when we were extracting our loot from the helicopter zone. And they attacked us and we killed them, but it was really intense. And another group game, and it gets really awesome. It turns to a giant firefight, and with all the abilities and all the different weapons and loot and armor you could have, it makes each battle pretty unique. Now, I'm a huge fan of PvP in games, and The Division seems to do it really well with the Dark Zone. I actually wanted to play a bit more of it, but we only had an hour or so to play in the Dark Zone, so I can't wait till the beta comes out so I can hopefully play it some more. If you haven't already, go into the description of this video and click on the link to sign up for the Division beta so that you don't miss out. Again, I want to thank Ubisoft for sponsoring this video, and I want to thank you, Team TG, for making this possible. Be sure to click that like button if you enjoyed the video and want to see more of the Division videos in the future. Thanks for watching, hope you have an awesome day, and peace out.
I'm sure they told you about the sacrifices you'd make, but none of us could have ever predicted this. Now, if there's any chance of putting the pieces of our city back together, then this is all up to you. When we first arrived, this place was destroyed. But over time, we can make it our home. From here, we launch countless missions across the city in search of others. Doctors, former cops, engineers, people who can help us rebuild the world. Out there, you'll need all your training and equipment. With every battle won, you'll become stronger. With every challenge met, you will gain power. Other agents have set up safe houses throughout the city. You'll need to team up with them and work together. We have to rely on each other's strengths to save what remains and give New York a fighting chance at something we thought was lost. Hope. You are here for a reason. Make no mistake. We are taking this city back.
Available March 8th, 2016. Sign up for beta now.